do remember when I first came to Kinsale, I was probably about 16 years of age, 15 or 16. And it just seems so different from anywhere else in Ireland. To me, it seemed like almost a unique, totally unique town, like nowhere else in the world. It's got a different feeling, a different look, and it's a very, very unique, brilliant town, you know. My grandfather was called Toddy O'Sullivan, and he was in the hotel industry. And he ran the Gresham in Dublin for about maybe 40 years, something like that, in the peak time when it was a really famous hotel. So he would have had Princess Grace staying there, he would have had the Beatles, he would have had Liz Taylor, all these stars staying in the Gresham at the time. And basically I had a very good relationship with my grandfather. So when we had our first restaurant initially, I called it Toddy's. The Bulman, previous to being called the Bulman, was owned by the Barry family, who were a local family from Kinsale. And there was two brothers running it at the time, and it was called Barry's Pub. And effectively, they changed the name. I was talking to Aidan Barry, and he told me that at the time they decided that it would be more trendy, which was a clever move on their part. It would be more trendy to call it the Bulman Bar, after the Bulman Boy, which is just, you know, welcomes you into Kinsale Harbour. So that's why they changed the name from Barry's to the Bulman. Most looking forward to about reopening in the summer is A, getting back into the kitchen, B, I suppose working with my colleagues again, because I miss them all, and C, I miss the customers in a huge way. Kinsale is home. Kinsale is where I live at this stage. I feel like even though I'm a blow-in, I still feel like I'm from here, you know. My wife is from Kinsale. My son is born, he's going to be 17 in July. He's born and bred in Kinsale, so Kinsale is home to me. The strengths that my wife would bring to the business is that she's very, very, very competent in hospitality. She understands the nature of the customers, what they want. She's local as well, so she knows a lot of people in the area. She's just excellent on the floor, running the business. She does all the financial side of it as well. We absolutely love working together. We rarely argue, and when we do, it's my fault. I have an eagle eye, I'm like a flying seagull. When I look off the pier, sometimes I can see crabs or lobsters, and I tend to just go in and actually add them to our stock list. As you know, I actually catch shellfish myself, hand dived, and sell it in the restaurant.
Oh, welcome to Kinsale.